Welcome, everybody, to Week 3, Game 2, PRT League Central. We've got Dragons, Phantom Force, Pirates, Excel, Ponyhoff, and Ragnarok here matched up in Brazil Advance for a World Dom Prague game in Game 2. Dragons take the win in Game 1 with Saber 555. He's back for Game 2 to see if he can collect some more points for those Dragons playing as white. I will get our order updated as quickly as possible here. Ragnarok first in turn order there with Eric. Second in turn order once again for Phantom Force. Games a lot. Third in turn order will be Zareki for Team Excel. Fourth in turn order we've got Speedsep returning for the Pirates. Fifth in turn order, we have once again the Speedster in fifth in turn order, and sixth in turn order, going from first to sixth in turn order, the Dragons and Saber 555. So you do have unstable portals here in Brazil Advance. We'll see how these guys play it, if they do go bonuses or no bonuses. No major plays for bonuses in the first three players. No signs that we're going to see a bonus game spark up here. All the way to 6 in turn order. These are quick turns. Most people just kind of taking and staying where they're at. May we just see a no bonus follow the player right after you to line up your kill all game. Might be the style of game we're about to see here. Uh-oh. Okay. I thought we saw... It was a thumbs up there from the Pirates back to Dragons. No animosity, no drama. Don't worry. Alright, back to the top of the turn order for turn 2. This is Eric for Team Ragnarok. These are quick turns. These guys are clearly just playing board position games. So far, nothing crazy going on. Likely, we see people just lining up their most likely targets, which is usually the player after you in World Dom Prague. See some major stacks there, or medium stacks there in the middle of the board on those bonuses that are kind of the easiest to take. That 3 territory bonus there in the middle, one of the easiest to take, and everyone just kind of agreeing we're not going to let anyone have that. These guys are moving quickly trying not to give their opponents too much time to think and plan. Pirates lining up orange, as you can tell, lining up Ponyhoff, keeping connected here at the top through here. All trying to line that up. Ponyhoff and Speedster likely trying to line up white. He's got white connected all through here, here, here. Not as good of a connection up top, but he's got some semblance of a connection here. And keep in mind there's unstable portals that can help with keeping stuff lined up. Right, here goes Saber, 6th in turn order. Coming into week 3 here, Dread Pirates were on top of the league and had a bit of a gap between them and everybody else. It was 10 points there for the Dragons in game 1, but still Pirates in a great spot to be on top of this league heading out of week 3. I'm sure they love Speed Sep to get them some more points here to extend their lead, but they came in at 32 points, Ragnarok at 18, Ponyhoff at 13, Excel at 9. Dragons now at 16, Phantom Force down at 2 points entering today. Just a reminder on the settings we're playing here. We're in Brazil Advanced on World Dom. No blizzards or fog with those unstable portals. Progressive cards and 90-second turn timers here with Balance Blitz dice. No major movement here. We are seeing just kind of the lineup game happening here. Everyone lining up the potential target. People trying to get away from other players targeting them. Bit of a cat and mouse, and we'll see it kind of explode as cards start trading in that second set of trades. Theoretically, you want to be in about that 3rd or 4th position there with Team Excel or the Pirates. Gives you the biggest advantage based off of trade numbers. Obviously, it depends on people having trades on 4 and the like. It can definitely affect the value of your trade. And the value of a potential bounty and turning it into a chain or something like that. Just a reminder on the scoring here in PRT, if you win, you get 10 points. A bounty is 3, but you got to get an immediate trade or a victory on that turn. And those failed 70s are minus point, but there will be no failed 70 here. We're playing some World Dom. Each week, these teams that are hosting this week, the Dragons are the host. They host 2 back-to-back games. First game's a 70%, the second game's a World Dom. The rest of the settings are up to them. So the Dragons selected this Brazil Advance Prague World Dom match here with these unstable portals. These teams are competing over a 12-week season. Most points wins the league, and if you finish in the top 3, you get an invite to the Spring Champions League, where the top 3 of the West will meet the top 3 of the Central. In turn 4 here now for Phantom Force and Games a Lot. If you're looking for updated schedules and results, standings, you can always go to professionalrisktakers.com, click on League, and check out the information for the Central, including next week's game, which will be hosted by or next week's match, which will be posted by Ponyhoff, and should be an interesting one. That'll be 9:24 at 17 UTC, so next Tuesday at 17 UTC, Ponyhoff will be hosting Week 4 Central matches. So Speeds Up, he's got positions all over the board, pretty well spread out. Can he get away from Zeraki and Team Excel? They've got him pretty well lined up. This 3 up here has been very helpful, obviously when there's not a portal. And this 4 is also pretty well guarded, with major stacks all around it. He gives the questioning look. I'm not sure exactly what that's a reference to. Alright, here goes Speedster. Speedster for Team Ponyhoff trying to line up Saber. He's got access to this top position. He's got access down here. Access across to this side, kind of. He's a little bit blocked here. This is connected, and he's good down here. So this is really the only problem area for Speedster and Ponyhoff getting to the dragons, if that becomes the thing. Zingo, you can't have these for the West League because Team Omnia chose violence. I don't know what else to tell you. Not Young Me and I Am Rugster decided that they wanted to see top risk players in the world try to play a 70% in Simple World. And it's going to be interesting. Will it last more than 2 turns? We'll see. It will be interesting to see the strategies used tonight for the West League playing there. The World Dom will be United States Advanced, so much more normal set of settings there. Next week for the Central, when Ponyhoff's hosting, we've got Canada Advanced for your 70% game, followed by Britannia Advanced for your World Dom. So a couple of very popular tournament settings next week for the Central League as we go to week 4. And we finish the first quarter of the season tonight here in week 3. Pretty slow build as we expected to see here. Everyone just keeping everyone in line for their potential kill attempts coming up. It won't be on this first set of trades, but moving forward, the good news is we haven't seen any skips or anything crazy, so everyone's just playing it pretty straight up so far. Speeds Up very clearly being lined up by Zeraki. and Speeds Up trying to line up Speedster. You can see the direct lines everybody's putting together. It may come down just to card luck, but let me take you through them real quick because you can see. Yeah, here we go. You can see Ragnarok here lining up Phantom Force, connecting them in all positions. You can see Phantom Force working to line up Team Excel, connecting. This 3 down here is kind of the only kill guard on the map. It's not a true kill guard, but it's helping Zeraki and Team Excel right now, being blocked off there from Phantom Force. Team Excel's got their lines trying to set up on Speedsep here in the Pirates. Again, this 5 here for the Pirates is kind of guarded. It's got this access here, but this potentially could get blocked off at some point. So that may end up working out for him. We'll see. Otherwise, it's a very easy path down for Zeraki through this 1 into it. He's got basic access to everything he needs access to. This 4 is also partially kill guarded here for Speedsep, so he's in decent position. So best defensive positions probably go to Zeraki and Speedsep, who are the 2 in the best turn order position. So that's not great for everybody else on the board. Speedsep lining up Speedster. You can see the black on orange all over this thing. And then you've got Speedster lining up Saber. Again, same connections. It's a really open map, so you don't have to be perfectly connected. But you can see he's basically got access everywhere except for this 5. So a decent guard there also for Saber. So I would say right now, Excel, the Pirates, and the Dragons kind of have the best little defensive positions. They're not perfect, but they're a little more annoying to get to than everybody else. We'll see if that pays off for him. It was a 4 trade for Team Ragnarok there with the first trade, and a 6 trade here for Phantom Force in Games a Lot. As Games a Lot try to figure out a way to get disconnected here from Ragnarok. Not really. One of the strategies we talked about with Bane last week in the West match is just building one big stack to make it more annoying for people to kill you. When you're playing in these no bonus games, you build that big stack and you force your opponents to declare if they are going to go for your kill soon, and just make it a little more annoying to get their troops into the right spot unless they can figure out a way to double or triple tap you. Okay, we see the unstable portal used there by Zeraki. It looks like he's using it more defensive than offensive. It's not to get close to Speedsep, because he already has a position next to his position over there. 10 trade here for Speedsep. Puts a 7 down at the bottom. He would really like someone to finish off that corner of that guard. But Zeraki's just got him lined up perfectly there. Speedster gets the 12 trade for Ponyhoff here. Little unstable portal usage there for Speedster. He's taking extra territories, trying to get to 12 sneakily. Does everyone notice that Speedster got to 12, and do they take them back down? I'm guessing they do. Saying, Speedster, you might get away with this on a ranked fixed caps Euro Advanced game, but you're playing with some of the best players in the world. We know when you're at 12 territories. Just kind of a full dispersal of deployment there from Saber. Just getting into as many little crevices around the board as possible. He spread out on the edges of the board very nicely. In 6 positions here. 7? Yeah, 7 positions there for Saber around the board, including edges and nice tucked in positions. If you're 6th in turn order, you got to be in a pretty good defensive posture. And I think Saber's done a good job of that. Saber already getting the win in game 1 for the Dragons, collecting the 10 points, moving them up to 3rd place overall in the standings. A lot of points up for grabs here in game 2. You get 3 points for each bounty, as long as you have a trade in turn, or you win on that turn, and 10 points for the win. Currently, the Pirates in 1st place in the PRT Central, sitting at 32 points. Ragnarok and Eric did not like that move. Not sure exactly what it did for Ragnarok. We expect to see some excitement here on the next set of trades. Who will blink first and make a move? Who won't have cards on 4? All of those fun answers coming up soon here in the next turn. You see the troop disparity just because of turn order. Ragnarok at 32. Speeds up here at 47. Long draft here for Speeds Up and the Pirates. They are not in one of the... they do have that corner position that's guarded pretty well from Team Excel. It would have to be a kill attempt from Game Solo T, who doesn't have as good of access to the rest of their board. You could see potentially Phantom Force going for that kill of the Pirates. They'd come through here. This would have to get up to here, or you got to add a lot and hit and split. It's a messy play. They got to come up here, up and around. I just don't know that it's realistic. Certainly will have a major effect here on who does not have a trade on 4. Does everybody feel the necessity to trade on 4? I think they do. It's just too open of a map to feel comfortable. Portals will open next turn. You can see major stacks there from Saber on 3 of the portals. Dragons would like to block off all that portal access. Kind of an interesting play. The top left portal is going to be unguarded. With 3 gets hit of games a lot by Ragnarok and Eric. Okay. How does Phantom Force handle that with their 3 getting hit by Ragnarok? And the Australian turtle emote there from Eric. Maybe he was thinking he was... Oh, okay, he didn't have cards on 4. Or they decided not to trade. And so the idea was to hit that because Gameslaw was the most likely killer, is what they maybe decided. So to take him out of that position so he couldn't get the kill. I think that's what we just saw there. Was just pulling him away from him so he couldn't get the kill. No trade on 4 for Phantom Force either. It's possible they just feel confident here that they don't need to trade on 4. Kind of interesting plays. It is going to devalue those trades for the middle of the pack guys that usually get the good trades. So maybe they all hold their cards. We'll see. Okay, it is a trade and on 69 troops. Well done, Zeraki. Well played, sir. He's on 69 troops here. Takes the first trade in the second set of trades, the 20 trade. I don't think he goes for anything here. Based off adding to that defensive position that's guarded with a split guard there between Ragnarok and the Dragons. Yeah, just a defensive trade here from Team Excel. Cecil says he has red. If he wants it, I don't think he wants it. Okay, we do see the trade from Speedstep. He gets the 25 trade. Now these trades are going to get bigger here at the end of turn order. So it makes almost Ponyhoff and Dragons in the best trade position because of the no trades early on. So likely one of these 3 players goes for that 3 bounty points and a pretty solid trade. Oh, the 9-on-5 fails. He continues the run. He gets it just fine. Right, Speedstep is going to take the 14 up and around to get the 7 up at the top. And this will be the first kill of the game. He gets a decent roll there. Okay, the Speedstep's going to take the 14 up. And the Pirates get the kill on Ragnarok. Pirates continue getting kills when they need them. First place in the league, and their lead grows with that kill there. And that's the end of the day there for Ragnarok and Eric. Can he chain that into anything? Potentially a games lot kill? Is that what we're seeing here? It looks like he's lining up. Phantom Force. He is. How's he get the... Okay, he's got the 9-on-4. Yep, he's got 100% rolls. So we are going to see a second kill here. Pirates get Phantom Force. Another week without a win for Phantom Force. And is there anything remaining here he can go get? Well, he's slow rolling down Saber. Slow rolling the Dragons. Does he have enough time to get everything else? Oh my goodness, this kill is impressive. What a smooth kill done there. It's a kill for the Pirates and Speedsep getting Saber in the Dragons. He slow rolls it to get there, but you're seeing some impressive risk right here from Speedsep. I don't know that you can call another game fed to the Pirates. No one went for anything prior to this. Okay, and this will be the cleanup here of Speedster and Ponyhoff. Pirates get the kill again. And oh my goodness, the Pirates are going to have just a major lead in the league after this one with the way it is all worked out. This will be the play for Team Excel. Can't get the... Oh, yeah. He had the other side to work there. I mean, the deployment has been perfect here from Speedsep. He gets the win. Congratulations to the Pirates. Getting another win here in PRT League Central. They're going to sit atop after we're a quarter of the way through the year. So congrats to these guys. They've been awesome. Congrats to Speedsep.